is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Wise in at the point. And for Chicago, Jones is out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And so off the tip, it's Minnesota. Here's Wise, defended by Jones. Yep, that one goes in there. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
He dishes it to Vucevic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hard to stop a powerful guy like Vucevic cold. He gets through the foul and gets it to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And that one's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Jones. He can't hit that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. The shot comes out. White with it. Picked up by Edwards. White goes in. He kicks it to Vucevic. The shot, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
White the pass to Vucevic. And again, Chicago, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside, 6 feet out. Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfect.
Pass to Buzelis. Randall with some nice D.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Vucevic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Wise passes to Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And running into Edwards must be like hitting a brick wall.
Bulls trail by 5. Here's Jones. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And that one's good. Wise has got 8 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Knicks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they're right where they want to be. They're already competing for the top spot. It's going to be a season-long battle, which is exactly what we all anticipated.
Dosunmu. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
Here's Wise, defended by Jones. Edwards, no good. Bulls trail by 7. And here is Dosunmu. 17 points in his last outing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Dosunmu. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
McDaniels passes to Wise. Pass to Edwards. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Swiped away. Randall outside. The pass to Wise. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Randall no good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 9-point game. This their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
Here's Minnesota. They're on a 16-7 run. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Wise, defended by Jones. Wise passes to Edwards, and then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Kobe White.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best with the thought also of the postseason.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
Julius Randle.
And here we can check out the story for Julius Randle. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Passes it to Wise. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
Chicago ball.
On defense, Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Ball, and he drops it in from the low post.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
Now here's White. Pass the ball. Smith surveying the D. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 16. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Smith. White's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Wise. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Down low, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
White the pass to Collins. Tipped away. Pass the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
The Bulls have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Osumu, he's checked in for White. And Trey Jones subbed in for Ball. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Randall. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Doc in for Mike Conley. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's Jones. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Kicks it to Jones. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Buzelis with the ball. No good. That would have tied it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Wise can't hit. Bulls trail by 6. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Herter at the elbow. Vucevic. Back to Herter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Buzelis, defended by Gobert. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And again, Chicago, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. To the middle, here's Wise. The rebound by Dosunmu.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his forte.
Jones finds Dosunmu. Poked away. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Wise, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Timberwolves shot 6 of 7 at the line. First free throw is good. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously,
Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
are you kidding me?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. Coming off a terrific season, averaged about 18 points a game last season, 10 rebounds and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Wines misses in close. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Down by 12. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you like the passion Jones steps on the floor with, especially for being so undersized.
So we can't get either to fall. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
That's tipped. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Wise. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Dosunmu. Clock at 6, and he drives in. Gobert with the block.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. And again, Chicago. No good. Timberwolves leading by 19. Here's Wise. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Misses the jumper. Now Herter. Looking to end the run. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Misses the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. The dish to Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Just 3 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Gobert with the defensive effort. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Dosunmu, Gobert with the block.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good on the triple. DiVincenzo's got his third bucket of the night.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Jones. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time.
Third personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Foul.
So for the Bulls, Smith checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Ball subbed in for Jones. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Collins checked in for Vucevic, and it's White and 4, Dosunmu. And they're pushing it up. Lobbed up there for Edwards. It's stolen by Buzelis. Outside, Ball. Here's White. That fall. Nice feed that time from Ball. White's got 10 points in the game.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line. And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Wines. And it's Chicago with the rebound. White down low. Defended by Alexander Walker. And the shot goes in.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Wise passes to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
Over to the left wing. He kicks to McDaniels. Here's Wise. He's covered by Ball. The 11-footer. Rebound by Smith. Chicago's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
2 minutes
inside.
The first half.
Out to White. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. White's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Wise. He's got 21. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves passing it around. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Another steal. Gobert the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Wise. To the paint. And Reed throws it down.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
1:03 left now here in the second. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Out to the right wing. Ball with a wide open look. No good from outside.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Well, Chicago has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. White dishes to Collins. Back to White. And he banks in the layup. White's got 17 now.
You gotta commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Here's Wise. He's covered by Ball. Buzelis grabs the board. Dishes to Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jaden McDaniel.
That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so
Second team
far.
foul. At the line for the Bulls.
And he knocks down the first one. Minnesota making a switch here.
2 shots.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. For the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He ended up with 26 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well,